The Stone Roses have shared a deeply emotional tribute following the death of their longtime bassist, Gary Mani Mounfield, who has passed away at the age of 63. News of Mani's death surfaced after his brother, Gary Mounfield, announced the heartbreaking update on Facebook. "It is with the heaviest of hearts that I have to announce the sad passing of my brother. Gary Mani Mounfield RIP," he wrote, later adding in the comments section that his brother is now reunited with his beautiful wife Imelda. According to family sources, Mani collapsed at his home in Heaton Moor, Stockport, after suffering a seizure. Although an ambulance crew responded quickly, attempts to revive him were unsuccessful. His sudden passing has left the British music world, particularly fans of the Manchester scene, in disbelief. The Stone Roses remembered their friend and bandmate with a touching post on X, sharing a throwback photograph of Mani in his element, performing with his bass guitar. The band captioned the image with heartfelt words, "RIP our wonderful brother Mani. The greatest bass player and friend we could ever have wished for." X. Ian Brown, the band's frontman, also expressed his grief online. The 62-year-old singer posted a simple but powerful tribute, "Rest in peace Mani." He went on to repost a fan's memory of meeting members of the Stone Roses, including Mani, recalling how kind and down-to-earth the musicians had been. The fan described Mani, Reni, and Ian Brown as warm, funny, and completely without ego, closing the tribute with, "Thank you for the music Mani. RIP." News of Mani's death reached others in the Manchester music community quickly. According to the Daily Mail, Noel and Liam Gallagher were privately informed on Thursday afternoon, shortly before the news was made public. Both brothers were reportedly absolutely heartbroken, particularly as they had long regarded Mani as an integral influence and a beloved friend. Tragically, Mani's passing comes just 2 years after the death of his wife, Imelda Mounfield, who lost her battle with cancer. Imelda, who shared twin sons with Mani, had been diagnosed with bowel cancer 3 years before her death. Her loss devastated Mani, but he continued to honor her memory through charity efforts and public appearances. What makes Mani's sudden death even more shocking is that, less than a week before he passed, he had announced an intimate conversation tour on the Stone Roses official website. The tour was set to run from September 2026 through June 2027 and would have seen Mani traveling across the UK to share stories from his decades-long musical journey. He planned to reflect on iconic moments such as the legendary 1990 Spike Island show, the band's triumphant comeback stadium tour, and milestones from his time with both the Stone Roses and Primal Scream. The tour announcement teased nostalgic topics such as Fool's Gold, Wembley Stadium, court cases, bucket hats, Adidas, the Second Coming era, and more, all framed as what the world is waiting for. Publicly, Mani's final appearance was last month at the funeral of boxer Ricky Hatton at Manchester Cathedral, where he was seen among other local icons paying their respects. Born and raised in Manchester, Gary Mounfield left school at just 16 to follow his passion for music. His career took off in the 1980s when he joined the Stone Roses, helping shape their influential sound. He played on both of the band's studio albums and remained with them until their 1996 breakup. In the years that followed, he continued making his mark on the music scene by joining Primal Scream, contributing to some of their most acclaimed periods. When the Stone Roses reunited in 2011, Mani announced he would be leaving Primal Scream to rejoin his original bandmates, a move that thrilled longtime fans. In the hours after his death was confirmed, tributes poured in from across the entertainment world. Liam Gallagher wrote one of the most passionate messages, saying, "In total shock and absolutely devastated on hearing the news about Mani, my hero, RIP Kid LG." Many fans echoed this devastation online, with some calling Mani one of the greatest bassists of his generation and an essential figure in Manchester's musical history. Gary's nephew also honored him in a deeply personal post, expressing sympathy for Mani's twin sons and for his brother Greg. "He will be reunited in heaven with his lovely wife Imelda," he wrote, signing off with, "RIP Mani. Your annoying nephew." Social media filled with tributes from fans, fellow musicians, and industry colleagues. One user wrote, "RIP Mani. One of the greats. Such a shock and a massive shame." Another said, "My heart just hit the floor." Stone Roses guitarist Gary Mani Mounfield has passed away at 63. No way. Rest well, dude. Gutted. Someone else paid homage to his decades of influence. This is such sad news, one of the greats of the Manchester music scene for many years. R.I.P. Mani. Rowetta from the Happy Mondays also shared a moving tribute, posting, "Going to miss you so much. All my love to the boys, the family and all those who knew and loved him." Mani's love story with his wife Imelda began during the intense 13-month recording process of the Stone Roses' second album, Second Coming, at Rockfield Studios in Wales. Years later, when Imelda was diagnosed with cancer, the couple turned their pain into purpose. Together, they organized fundraisers and auctions, including items donated by David Beckham and Oasis, to support the Christie Hospital, the Stockport Charitable Trust, and Maggie's. Imelda once told the BBC that she refused to let illness consume her life and instead chose to channel her energy into meaningful and positive work, even on her hardest days. Her passing was already a deep blow to Mani. Now, his death marks the end of a major chapter in Manchester's cultural legacy. The loss comes not long after another tragedy for the band, the death of original Stone Roses bassist Pete Garner, who passed away at 61 after a reported cancer battle. Mani leaves behind an extraordinary musical legacy, a heartbroken fan base, and decades of memories that shaped British rock history. His influence will continue to echo through generations of musicians and fans who grew up on the sound he helped create. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.